This is MMM Guidance School Batch 18th April 2017 Group 29 Circle 7 Business Game Presentation. I'm Eze Celestine, and the members in my group include Jack Bonner Cordelia, Uche Crown, Timed Ali Khan. We have been given a task to establish MMM in Cameroon country, and some of the things needed to do this include internet, a team, knowledge received in the school, and then $50,000. We are all go on with the plan of action, and in that plan of action we have the problem facing the country Cameroon, which includes the poverty and financial slavery everywhere in Cameroon. And then under the solution, we are expected to use MMM community ideology, how it works, its reward system, and rules to free the citizens from their poverty. Then Cameroon is situated by the Gulf of Guinea on the west coast of Africa. Its area is 179,529 square miles. The equivalent is 465,000 square meters. Nigeria lies to the west, Chad and the Central African Republic to the east, and the People's Republic of Congo. Under the demography, the population in 1987 was 10,498,655. It was estimated to be nearly 14 million in 1997. In 1987, 46% of the population was under 15 years old. The population also continued to increase in that order. Then there are other strategies. Under the strategies used includes internet marketing, person-to-person system of information, recruitment of interpreter, somebody that will interpret in the Cameroon language, then team of IT to talk on the MMM Cameroon, the MMM ideology, and designs and websites for MMM Cameroon, so people will be able to PH and GH in local currency, just like the site for MMM Federal Republic of Nigeria. Then we also need a team marketing and others that you can be seen you can read at your convenience. Then we also have other under the budgets. There are things that are needed. I will not bore you with the prices. So some of the items include the hall stroke venue, microphone, speakers, projectors and screen rentals, refreshments, flyers, t-shirts, pen, posters, face caps, provisions for orphanage, then outreach, club stroke logistics. Then others at the end of it will have a total of $23,000, which equivalent is 14,226,880 CFAs. Note that $1 is 618.30 CFAs. And then under that, we are also expected in tax 2 to go ahead with the action plan that's in tax 2. And the action plans include double seminars in major cities outside Yaoundé, then increased road shows, average first registrations, and at least about then we also have about the seminar project. In a situation we create a forum whereby the PH is equals to the GH, and then under there we'll have the seminar projections, and we'll have about 200 people that are expected to register. And under venue 1 we still have about 5 we also expected to have about 5 venues. Then more resources needed include 5 projectors, 5 guest speakers, 5 interpreters, And then the calculations for expected growth there include 100 people at $300, average $30,000, 30% bonus of $30,000, which will equivalent to $9,000. We also have a social media projections, assuming 1,000 people watch our video online, visit our Facebook site, Twitter and WhatsApp. Then the calculations are also there. Then which other ones include the tax 3. Under tax 3, that is a month. In a month, you are expected to have about 100 plus guide. As 100 plus guide, we are expected to register more people and then have other plans of actions, which include organizing awareness on how to manage panic, like what is happening now. People are frightened, but the situation, we have to explain to them, to make them that the situation, what is going on, is a way to stabilize the system. And then we have other systems, other rules, other plans of actions. They also include that the system could be adjusted within the period to prolong GH expiry periods to redeem pledges, that is to stay longer than the normal 48 hours. We are also expected to go do other things that will help the system to continue. Other plans of actions, that is action 5 in our task 5 include, now that our plans did not work out, we don't have enough new registrations and new deposits to cover the cost of the current deposits. We need to go back to tax 1 in order to go. Then under that we have this. It includes how many people do we need to continue with, how much resources do we have, and then we also have to reteach the MMM ideology in details, increase awareness, train more guidance, recruit more members, increase contributions, etc. Then we are also expected to also give them the rules that will guide them, and the rules include: don't donate the sum which is critical for you. MMM is not an investment, rather donations by some participants to other ones. Then regularly give and ask for help. MMM was not created for enrichment, but for other purposes. It is safer to help weekly with some small amounts. Regard MMM as a piggy bank. Then we also need to talk about other tasks that will help them to grow, and for the continuity of it, we have tax 6. Then under tax 6, we have some plans of actions, which include okay, if our initial expectations was 300 maybe 300, then we continue with that. Otherwise, we need to carry out other plans too, such as one of it is being that either our PH and GH time frame is too short, or the GH amount is higher than the total PH amount when accumulated. If public holiday made the registration to drop, then our next strategy is to teach participants importance of internet banking. But before then, we will create a channel for new participants to be trained on ICT before the registration, so that they can be acquainted with the system of ICT. We will first and foremost, after training them, we will first and foremost, first of all, develop a platform where you do not have registration after undergoing the ICT training. Then also link to the Play Store, where you will download your bank app for quick transactions at your convenience. Initiative. Also, other initiatives are also put in place on how to process the registration. So the other plans also include the plans to encourage them. That is under plan 7. We have discussed little about it. Then on your convenience, you can also go through it and see what is on there. Then at this stage, restart is inevitable, and as such, with the panic and negative campaign in the media, it is difficult to convince people. But in some other way, it is better to restart and prepare more for the causes of the restart. Make more provisions for holidays and eventualities. Before restart take place, a message must be left on the MMM site explaining to the participants the restart on how the restart procedure goes on and on. And when they are convinced with all this explanation, then it goes a long way to help them. Also, the transparency in the program of MMM stated categorically in the warning that you may not get help, that is GH, and even when you provide help, that is the PH. Then also, we also have to enlighten them and tell them that then all campaigns will start afresh with more sophisticated system, more nourished orientation, more participants, which will in turn make participants stronger since they are secure. Their activity will determine the continual growth of the system and the community. Thank you for viewing and giving audience to my presentation.